And welcome back to the continuing adventures of David-John Sniperton. I keep forgetting the guy's name even though I named him, and that's absolutely not his real name. And his real name is now bothering me because I feel like I do know it. I want to say it's like Carl Fairburn or something like that. It's pretty silly. Not a bad shot. I just ranked up as well. Sergeant Mark II. So yeah, even though you're officially classed as Sniper Elite, you start off as a private and you've got to work your way up. You get a perk every 5 levels, and you get stars? I don't really know if that's just all there are, but you get stars per level as well, that you can use to upgrade your weapons and equipment and stuff. So he's seen his friend, who is dead over there, and I don't know what that's going to hit. I kind of twitch shot it a little bit there. So we'll see what happens. That went through his back and out his head, which does give me a headshot, for those curious. He's already tagged, so I know what he's doing. He is not, though. He is now. So yeah, so I'm using the Mosin Nagant, and it's kind of because as a basic, the Mosin has a better zoom than the original starting gun, which is the Springfield Sniper. I also just really like the name of it, to be honest. I was a big fan of the name of it, and it seems to do a really good job at being a sniper. So I'm just taking my time. That is absolutely a miss. That was terrible. Now he's a little bit alerted. I think I'll get him. Yeah, definitely. So one thing is when you enter a situation in this game where you're getting surrounded by enemies and you're basically constantly sort of not even twitch shooting people, but just shooting people really fucking quickly back to back. You kind of start to appreciate the kill cam a little bit, because every time you shoot and it doesn't go into that kill cam, you just think that you've missed. But that's kind of also why I've got the frequency of that kill cam set so high, just so that we can appreciate it in all its glory. I'm gonna. Oh, is that fucking Smitty out?
Schmidt.
Yeah, he is.
We got better acquainted.
What is going on with this fucking zoomer here? Let's get Smitty. That's a headshot if I've ever seen one. That was fucking glorious. Now I got to search Schmidt. I like how these guys will literally never have a clue what is going on because I'm so far away. I'm just nailing these very long shots. I can't quite tell if this is going to shoot anything decent. This might be a stomach shot or something. Oh, in the heart. That was lovely. So I'm getting a lot of extra XP for all the distance on these kills. Which is pretty much something you want to constantly be going for. You want to be going for the good kills, you want to be going for the extra distance, etc. Just because it helps you level up faster. And why would you not want to do that? There's a guy down there, look. Brilliant. I wonder if we can start a chain reaction here. Well, we certainly started a chain reaction, but didn't kill him. But, there we go. And so that little thing that came up just told me that I've unlocked the muzzle velocity thing for the Mosin Nagant. So as you see on this menu now, that is now completed. I don't know if the upgrade applies straight away or if I have to finish the mission first. I imagine I have to finish the mission first. So I'm going to focus a little bit more on the environment kills now. Just so that we can see how that goes. It becomes very fine adjustments the longer distance you kind of shoot over. Pretty sure that's a new guy that's up there. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Sneaky little fuck. So he can get away from me. I am fucking David-John Sniperton. I really can't fucking... I don't know, that didn't kill him. That was a waste. That was a waste as well. And my heart's going a fucking rate of knots. Let's come out of that. One of my other little perks that I've already taken is to upgrade the rate in which my heart rate returns to normal. So my guy is fucking zen as shit, basically. I'm pretty sure there was a... Oh yeah, there is. Oh, that was going to be a fucking... You see the gap on that? That was going to be ridiculous. Right. I'm kind of... I'm both bored and feel like I'm done with that sniping spot, so I'm going to move up a bit now, again. It's also a prime opportunity to do some corpse searching.
Nothing else.
Generally see if you can find some ammo, more equipment, anything else. So we'll see what we can get done. Oh, there's actually some guys down there. See, there's one there. Where's that? Oh, there it is. I'm going to use this kind of foliage here to my advantage. And you're probably thinking, why even bother take these guys out? But it's kind of just good practice to kind of take guys out as you go. Because you can never be too sure of exactly when or where these guys are going to move. And anytime there's an enemy in this game, they are a threat. I actually shot that guy's gun. I'm surprised. Oh, it was a liver shot. I am surprised that actually killed him. Normally when you shoot the gun like that, it just kind of ricochets off the gun and sometimes doesn't even give you the kill. I apologise if I sound slightly nasally, by the way. I've only just realised that I kind of do a little bit. And I'm just assuming that's because I'm still full of whatever goddamn ridden ass cold that I've been given. So I'm going to, just because I'm now playing close quarters at this point, I'm going to change to my suppressed ammo. It does reduce your damage a little bit, not too much. Not enough to make a huge amount of difference over this distance. Because like we're right up close to these guys here. Kidneys. So you see, like the closer that you get to the enemies, the less likely it is that they give you like a really cool zoom in slow-mo shot, because they're just like, nah, anybody can make that shot. You're not being Sniper Elite 4 right now, so I'm not going to give you shit. However, meanwhile, I'm going to use this this ridge as a spot. I'm going to try and take this guy out. That was a bad miss. You just kind of have to use the range adjuster to the closest possible range. You can't always get it bang on, like, you just get it to the rough amount. Oh, there's a guy coming to investigate me. That is not good. I'll get the pistol with the suppressor out. Actually, I might be able to circumvent him because I know where he's sitting. Right, so if I don't take him out quickly, he will basically raise the alarm. So, like in a lot of games, there's a kind of detection meter that goes up over time that you can see. That is an opportunity that I am not missing. I'm taking that truck out right this second, because that's going to get a load of guys. That was amazing. That was 4 guys I took out with that. I think that also gave me my environment explosive kills. It did, yeah. That's strange. I'm pretty sure I used a truck before and it said it didn't count. It had to actually be explosives that were sitting. I guess probably close enough to that, right? Absolutely was. And there ends that experiment. If memory serves, there's a lot of guys that end up sitting on that ridge there. Well, at least in the way that I'm playing this. because I did this mission pretty much identically last time, and I found it worked pretty well. So, ideally I need to kind of get a better shot on these guys. That's prime look. Wait until he pokes out a little bit. Look at this. Lovely. So, a lot of waiting in this game, a lot of doing stuff. I can definitely tell by my lack of additional zoom that the upgrades apply in between missions and not during. Which would really just make logical sense. I suppose not a huge amount of game logic needs to apply. But, but it's always handy when game logic does kind of apply a little bit. That sounded like it was close. However, the map kind of states to me otherwise. I can see something glowing up there. Do you see that? It's kind of a rhetorical question, to be honest. I'm kind of hoping that somebody just pauses and types yes in the comments at that point. For no reason. So, I'm trying to think what I want to do next. I don't really see the guys stacking up over that bit that they did last time. And I've taken out a lot more of the guys that are just over this bridge this time. So, well, you don't say. You've only just noticed I've been shooting guys there for the last half hour. So, I think what I'm going to do is just kind of slowly, sort of sniper elite stealthily work my way up. Oh, there's a guy there. See that?
This guy's a target.
Yeah, that's the guy there. Yeah, so I'm going to just kind of make my way over the bridge, and I'm going to make my way up into this tower, and kind of use that as my my new sniping spot for a wee bit. Once again, I'm going to kind of play the game a little smart by setting a trap at the bottom of my tower so that I can stay up here for a prolonged period of time, just in case they do spot me, and in case they do come running for me. Because that happens pretty fucking easily. I'm honestly not really too worried about the guys in the villa at this point. I forget how easy ammo is to come across in this first mission as well. Like, I basically haven't ran out this whole time. Yeah, there's another guy behind the truck somewhere. There he is. Oh yeah, so you get like ridiculous medals for tagging certain amounts of people or things. This guy's liver is itching to be shot. And I missed. It's a little twitchy with what it actually counts as a shot. I'm just going to get him in the head though, just for good measure. Make sure he is dead. I really am addicted to the kill cam. It's so satisfying to use it. It's not even really a choice to use it, it just happens, but it is the most satisfying thing in this game. It's really, really satisfying to get those shots. So because I've been spotted and my cover's blown, it's now going to not give me the kill cam as often, because it's going to expect that I'll fight these guys pretty much in real time. Which I will for the most part. And as you can see, it does occasionally still give you the kill cam, but nowhere near as often as it did. So they still definitely know that I'm here. Stop asking me to change guns, I'm not interested. This guy's on the move, so he's going to be a difficult shot. Let's put him on the floor, which will give me a split second to... Oh, no, he's back up pretty quick. Kidney shot. No. It's actually pretty impressive when you consider how fast he was moving. Oh, well, somebody can see me. That's not good. I don't actually know where that came from, which is a little worrying. Right, he is full on, like, chugging for me. Like, he is coming. He's determined. He's going to get me. But my mind might have something to say about that. Yep, it did. It said you did. So I think, yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, so there's a guy there that can see me. I'm just going to use the truck to kill him, which didn't work. Did get experience for killing the truck, though. I'm pretty sure the higher difficulties on this game also affect whether or not the helmets that they wear actually do any use. On this difficulty, they really do fuck all. Like, there's no point to them wearing helmets. I was going to say that might actually hurt me quite a bit. Running. Because they're pretty much focused on that tower, I know I can basically run away from there and not really run into any issues and go and do the stuff that I need to do up here and get another sniper position to mop up what's left of down there. So I need to destroy this camera. I'll just kick that. And search him, and he's got a letter. What else is there to do in this? Oh, it's secure the checkpoints. I forgot what it was.
About someone called Kessler. Name sounds familiar.
It's really weird. Like, I kind of feel like this game had like a fair bit of budget to it, because a lot of the stuff's done really well, but I really feel like the voice acting was not one of those things that was done particularly well. The voice sounds really... It's either intentionally robotic or it sounds too forced. It just sounds bizarre, though. Right, so, welcome everyone to my new sniping position, where I'm going to fucking pop some dudes. I always think this, like, I know that obviously all eyes look surprised when they have no eyelids, because they're like the widest open they can possibly be. But I can't get over the fact of how surprised some of the like skeletal shots look. It is particularly entertaining. I'm just doing a bit of scouting there. There's not a huge amount I can see from up here. I reckon there's not a huge amount of folk left in that little village. I can probably get him. That's not the longest shot I've made in this Let's Play so far, so... let's find out. Oh! Can you actually imagine, like, just wandering around like it's any other day as a Nazi and just having your jaw ripped from your head by the most unbeknownst bullet in history? What is that? Oh, it's a vehicle of some sort. Oh, he moved when I didn't even notice him. And that's fine by me, because I missed. Fuck, that was terrible. Give me your liver. I want to eat your liver. Sergeant Mark III now. So that's always a good thing. Right, okay, so what we've achieved in this little section is we came up, we raided Smitty's corpse. We got the intel from his safe, which was part of something we needed to do. We took down basically an entire village of Nazis, pretty much, well, actually entirely single-handed, and with a few well-placed sort of barrels. In between now and the next part, I'm going to make my way over to... actually, I haven't quite worked out where exactly I'm going to make my way over to. I think I might do this a little bit differently this time. I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to experience this from a slightly different standpoint from here on, because I didn't feel like the way that I did it last time was particularly good. You see that seagull was totally merged into that fountain. Oh. Well, that's not nice. So, something that I haven't mentioned yet, by the way, just before I basically make the last kill of this video. The controller actually vibrates in time with your heartbeat. That is just not where I want to be. Which is fucking... Don't just get fucking up there, you cunt. Yeah, the controller vibrates in time with your heartbeat when you're, especially when you're zoomed in like that. So it makes for a really like intense like concentration when you do that. And I can't quite tell if it's the actual like sort of lack of any sort of other sounds apart from that heartbeat noise, or if it's more to do with the actual concentration it takes in the game. And we'll make this guy last kill. Whoa, well, both of his eyes went to fuck there, Jesus Christ. Right, well, that'll be us for this part, and join us in what will probably be the finale of this first mission, and we'll see you in a couple of minutes. Well, I mean, a couple of minutes for me, but, you know, like a week or 2 or 3 or maybe even a month, you know, for you guys. You know, it takes time. I'll see you next time. Bye.